Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chris Mangos back with another YouTube video, and today, oh my god, I have a story time for you guys. You will not believe the story time that I have about this Uber driver. It is ridiculous. I can't wait to tell everyone. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys about my dreams before I got into this Uber. Trust me, it will make sense when I explain the whole entire story. So, a few weeks ago, I had dreams of me dying. I literally had 3 dreams like in a row, and every single dream, I would wake up in the middle of the night and be like, oh my god. And I literally had these dreams, and I was like thinking, why? Like, there's a reason. Every time I have dreams, like, they come true. And I'm thinking, okay, am I gonna die soon? Like, because every single dream I've had in the past, and I keep repeatedly having that dream, it comes true. And I'm like, oh my god, Chris Mangos is about to be on the news for death. So one night, my friend decided to have a birthday dinner, and I wanted to go so bad. So we ended up Ubering all the way there, but here where it gets insane. So my Uber driver comes to my house, everything is fine. I come in, and the Uber driver was like 60 years old, no facial hair, and he speaks a different language, and I could hear his accent. So I was like, oh, okay. And so I'm sitting in the back seat, my friend listening to music on the other side of me, and I'm just chilling, looking out the window on the highway. And all of a sudden, I hear the Uber driver breathing heavily, like, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm thinking of like 100 things in my mind because of those dreams that I had, and I thought like he was going to die and just crash. So I took my seatbelt off, and I was ready to like go and take over the wheel just in case he like passed out and I had to take over the car. And he kept breathing more heavily and heavily, and then like he kept holding his chest like his heart was hurting. And I'm like, are you okay, sir? And he goes, no, I'm not. Like, I need to pull over. Like, I can't do this. I can't breathe. And at that moment, I'm like, you can't breathe? You're what? We got 20 minutes left of this ride. You better be breathing. You better be breathing. And so he ended up pulling on the side of the highway. Now, literally on the side of the highway. And I thought when he was pulling over, he was like dying. I don't know why, but I thought he was like passing out because he was getting really close to the wall on the side of the highway. And I'm like, oh my god, this is a mess. So he stops the car, he takes off his seatbelt, and he's just breathing and then like speaking a different language. And I'm like, what is going on? Are you okay? Like, are you okay? And then all of a sudden, this is the craziest thing I've ever said. He turns around, looks at me in the back seat, and I'm like, yes, like, what's up? And he goes, do you want to drive the Uber? I'm like, what did you just say? He's like, yeah, you want to drive? I'm like, drive. And he's speaking a different language, and I'm like, I mean, sure, why not? So this man jumped into the passenger seat of his car, and I jumped in the front seat while in the middle of the highway, and my manager is in the back seat, and he's like, what is going on? He was so confused. Everyone was just so confused, and I get in the driver's side, and I put my seatbelt on, and I look at him, and I'm like, alright, so I'm driving and I'm going to my destination, like, what's going on? Because I wanted to bring him to the hospital. I wanted to say, yo, you want to go to the hospital? But then he was like, just go to the destination and drive. And I'm like, okay, great. So I start driving the Uber. I can't make this stuff up. I start driving the Uber, and all of a sudden he rolls down the window, and he's like a dog out the window trying to breathe, and like having a, I don't even know what went on. And then he called his brother, and and he was speaking a whole different language, and then all of a sudden he gives the phone to my manager in the back, and he talks to his brother. Like, this whole thing is going on, and I'm like thinking everything in my head that I'm going to die right now because of all these dreams, and I'm just freaking out, and I don't know what he's saying to his brother. Like, I don't know what is going on. I thought this was a setup. I thought that I was gonna die. I have no idea. So we finally arrived to the destination, and I stopped the car, and I look at him, and I'm like, yo, are you okay? And he goes, yeah. So I get out the car, I get my stuff, and he's just sitting there waiting for his brother to like get him. I don't know if he's bringing him to the hospital, but I don't know what he was doing, but I left that scene and everything, and then we finally go to my friend's dinner and everything, and we take an Uber to my friend's dinner now. And oh my god, the second Uber, like nothing was wrong with him. This guy's navigation voice was the Cookie Monster. I was like, dude, what? Every time he took a turn, it was like turn left, yum 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 yum, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? So I can't make this stuff up. I literally take Ubers all the time, guys, and those are my two like best experiences. Well, the first one was like the craziest, and then the second one was the funniest. I've just never experienced these Uber drivers in my life, and just Uber drivers are insane. I take Ubers all the time, and I've never experienced anything like that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Comment down below if you want more story times. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.